Julian Cannon with Fight TV and Alternative Minds here. We have Brian Zane of Wrestling with Regret. I've wanted to get you for a long time. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a little tired. It's the end of the day. I've been running on maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night, if that. I should be used to it because I have 2 little kids, but it's getting a little more difficult in the last couple of days. But I'm good.
Now, you have a very huge YouTube channel, Wrestling with Regret. Tell me what exactly got you to create the channel.
Well, I've always been a big fan of, review genre. Basically, the genre of, white nerdy guys reviewing cringy things in different mediums, but in funny ways. Like Nostalgia Critic, Angry Video Game Nerd, Phalus, Todd in the Shadows. I've always been a fan of those kind of things, but I looked around and noticed there wasn't really anything for wrestling in that genre. And so I decided I would do it myself because I had the video production background. I've got the actual background in the business, having been a wrestler and a manager, so forth, for a long time. And, just having that background, I figured I'll do it and see how it goes. And, about 2 years later, I finally started making money on it. And 1 year after that, I went full-time with it. And this guy's about to walk into our shot. And, but that's just the nature of the business sometimes. Sometimes you have people walking in front of your shot. But that's... it's been great. Being able to do this job full time has been a dream come true, and I'm just very proud of everything that's gone on the last few years.
Now, you've also went to WrestleMania. For the last few WrestleManias, which one you thought was the best one you've went to?
Of the ones I've been to, not including 19, because that was predating this, but from 31 on, I'd have to say my favorite. Probably it's going to be a toss-up between Orlando, Mania 34. Or is it? No, I guess it was 2 years ago, 33. And then 31 in Santa Clara. God damn it, Felix. Doing an interview here. Anyway, 31, we were actually, I got the hookup from a friend, and we were in the skybox for that show. The caveat was ours were behind the set, so we couldn't see anything. But beyond, in terms of in-ring quality product, that was probably the best one, 31 or 33.
Now, what's on your YouTube schedule for the next few months?
I can't go as far as the next few months, but I will tell you about April, because after Mania, it's going to be basically a big old multi-part countdown. We're going to be ranking every WWE Hall of Famer, and that's a big list. And so it's going to be very subjective, very contentious, but I consulted with a lot of people in my circle, and we all came to an agreement as to how we're going to rank these guys based on their contributions to the company and to wrestling in general. And, it's going to cause some angry people in the comments section. It's just inevitable. But it's great content. It's going to take up 2 weeks of stuff. I got that in the can. It's good.
Speaking about the comments section, any comments you ever see on your videos that make you laugh right away?
I got some good ones. I couldn't quote you any specific ones right now, but I think most of the comments I just kind of skim. I'll acknowledge and skip through, and some kind of make me mad, but I realize, it's not worth getting mad about. And then there's some that make me laugh, yeah, for sure. Sometimes for the wrong reasons. Somebody sent me a very angry message and called me a kite. And I'm like, you're so close with your anti-Semitism there, off by one letter. But that's what made me laugh. It's just, I have to take those comments as they come and just kind of understand it's comes with the territory.
My favorite episode you have done was the UWF.
Yes, I was a big fan of that one too. I'm pretty proud of that one because not too many people have talked about the UWF in depth as much. Also, I believe the only one who ever got an interview was Steve Ray, the Wild Thing, who is one of the top young stars of that company. He gave me his side of the story about the infamous shoot with him and Dr. Death. And, his perspective was one I did not expect to hear. And so I think that's kind of like, that's what I always try and do with my long forms like that. I always try and do something a little different than everyone else. I think the only person who's ever covered Ring of Glory in depth, you don't really see it that much on, don't see it much in articles or on YouTube, but my review is pretty much the most in-depth about it. That's why I was trying to do something that I always want people to learn and entertain people. That's kind of all it's about.
Still my favorite episode. In fact, what is your favorite episode of your own episode?
My own favorite episode? Probably just another romantic wrestling comedy. The movie that was filmed in New Jersey, not too far from here. And it's god-awful. It's like the worst movie I've ever seen in wrestling otherwise. But, it's funny. It's the longer you watch it, it's kind of like it starts out hilarious, and then when you realize how much longer it goes, it just drains your soul. And that's kind of how That's how it is. But I was able to condense into like 20-minute video for all to see.
20-minute video for all to see. In fact, you're going to be at WrestleMania tomorrow. What match are you looking forward to?
You know, it's tough. I think I would have to say probably like the main event, the triple threat, is going to be one I'm looking forward to the most. Probably just because it's the one that's had the most build. It's of the other matches, I haven't got as much build. I think I'm excited to see the four-way SmackDown Tag Title match because I know all those 4 teams are going to bring it. Honestly, I could. I'm more excited just to be here than I am for WrestleMania because how long it's going to be. I wish I didn't say that. I wish I couldn't say that, but it's true. It's like, I'm going to be tired at the end of the show. I have to commute from Jersey back to this hotel and then shoot a review for WrestleMania, which is a very long show. It's going to be a long Sunday for me.
My final question: anyone you wish you want to collaborate with, or do you want to collaborate with in the future?
I mean, I think the pipe dream is always someone like Doug Walker, Nostalgia Critic, or Angry Video Game Nerd. But like, I feel those guys are in such a different plane of existence from me that it's like me trying to contact them is just futile. As far as other like wrestling YouTubers, I like to collaborate. Like, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of up and comers I like to work with, like Queen of the Ring. I like her stuff. I'm trying to think who else. You know, I want to do some more stuff with Dave Knows Wrestling. We've already done some stuff together. I want to work with maybe OKFabe. Just these people in particular, I think, have really good ideas, and I just want to see them get some more love, basically.
Now, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Brian Zane. That is a still burgeoning account. I'm finally getting into it for the first time in years. Twitter, I'm more active on. That's at Z-Man Brian Zane. And Facebook.com/WrestlingWithRegret is where you can find me. And I'm also on ProWrestlingTees.com/WrestlingWithRegret. And out now is this fancy new Big Hoss McGraw t-shirt. And it's got his pizza and his muffins and his pilly gimmick. And I am very proud of this shirt. That was designed by someone who's done work for the Young Bucks and for Hogan on their merchandise. So I'm very happy with how that turned out.
Thank you so much for coming on this interview. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. And also, Twitter verified. Please verify this guy already.
We'll see. That's a vanity thing anyway. Who really cares about the blue check mark?